Why little bit of egoism is important. Today in this video I'm going to talk about why it is important to have little bit of egoism. How can you leverage that little bit of egoism to help other people? I remember that I was talking to one of my friend and he shared his story that he was very much occupied with his work because that was a time when he joined a new company and there were a lot of responsibilities on him and he was not even able to talk to his parents. So a couple of his friends said that you are too occupied, you don't have time for me, you're too egoist, you're too self-centric, you don't talk to me. My friend said that this is what people started saying me because he was too occupied. So ladies and gentlemen, it happens most of the time when you are preoccupied with the things and you are working on your own, you're working on your self-improvement. Often people mistake you as an egoist. We all understand that, we get these kind of tags, but it is okay to have a little bit of egoism. I was reading an article today and that article actually described beautifully there are two kinds of egoism. One is ethical and the another one is unethical. So if you are morally or ethically egoist, it is good for you. Why I'm saying this is because at times you're working on your self-improvement. At times you disappear because you want to reappear more stronger. At times you're working on your self-image, you're working on your self-development and you are preoccupied. But that doesn't mean that you are egoist or you are an unethical egoist. So egoism means that you are preoccupied with yourself in your self-improvement and you're working on yourself, not necessarily feeling superior to others, and it is an unselfish version of egoism. So you are ethically egoist and you're trying to occupy, you're trying to give time to yourself, you are trying to give attention to yourself, you're trying to love yourself, you're trying to learn so that you can leverage that knowledge in helping other people in the society after some period of time. So little bit of egoism is important. Don't try to divert your attention if you're working on yourself and you're preoccupied with yourself if people don't like you, if people call you an egoist. It is okay to be egoist, morally egoist, than to be liked by everyone and not working on your self-improvement and not working on, something which is better for your future. And let me tell you, of course, we should not be unethically egoist, because when we are unethically egoist, that means we are feeling superior over others. We are being merely selfish. So egoism means that we are preoccupied with ourselves, but not necessarily thinking superior over others. We are running in our own lane. We are having competition with ourselves. We are not competing with others. We have right intention for ourselves. So be ethically egoist. Work on your self-improvement. Work on yourself. If you have to disappear for some period of time, disappear. Let people say whatever they want to. Even if people dislike you, do not worry, because there are lots of people who don't love God. It is absolutely okay. Be occupied. Pay all the attention to yourself so that you can become a best version of yourself. So if you are occupied with yourself while you're trying to become version 2.0 of yourself, while you're trying to become more stronger and more improved version of yourself, then it is absolutely fine to be that kind of an egoist. Remember, there is a difference between egoist and egotist. So when we say that somebody is an egotist, it is a pure version of selfishness. It is a pure version of thinking of self and at the same time feeling superior to others. It is an inflated version of egoism. You can be an egoist, but you have to be an ethical egoist. So I hope you love this video, you will love this analogy. In case if you have any suggestion, questions or feedback, because this at times when you talk about ego, it becomes a little controversial and people have different definition and different perspective to explain egoism, egotism and explain this matter in their own fashion. It is absolutely okay. This is my perspective, but of course I welcome your comments, your feedback. You may want to drop them in the comment section. So this is your friend Tauseef Hasan signing off. Until we meet again, have a fantastic day.